Hey, what's up YouTube, everybody? Will with Southern Grails. I'm back here with another video. And it's been about a month. Guys, I've been ripping and roaring, buying collections, traveling all over the South, just trying to snatch up what I can. And you guys follow me on Instagram, know what I'm talking about. You follow me on my eBay auctions. I really appreciate you, all the new subscribers. And I don't do a lot of videos, but I enjoy doing these videos, showing you guys what nice, cool records that I'm finding out there. So again, all the new subscribers, man, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Support me if you follow my auctions, and if you spend $1 with me, I appreciate it, man. You're supporting, you know, my family and kids and everybody, and it really means a lot. So, man, I found some really great stuff. I could have done a lot of videos, man. I've sold a lot of great stuff. I could have shown some real cool stuff, man. I've just been so busy. You know, I got twins, and I got a 2-year-old also. So it's life is a little crazy right now, but I'm still having fun. Man, I got a nice stack to show you guys. So first off, first one I've been looking for this for a long time. It's Chet Baker Sings. It's an original. I got the vinyl down there. It's a little scratched up, but man, this is the cleanest sleeve I've ever seen in my life. Really tough to find. I mean, look at that thing. But this is a notorious record for being in bad condition. I mean, the record's G+, but it plays so good. Any early Chet Baker is good stuff. I actually got that up on my auction now, and I put this up along with it to have some other 10s, and I got some other Chet Baker 10s, but that one was the really cream. This one's the cream of the crop of the 10 inches. That's a Thelonious Monk Quintet. 1954, Art Blakey, Frank Foster. Really good. This is super rare. Check out Thelonious. So that's up at auction now. You guys check it out. Man, here's some really cool records that I found. Found an original Ramones. Nothing to write home about, but it's in that cool yellow vinyl. Yeah, Ramones, good stuff. That's up at auction now. This one, I'd never heard of this band before. It's kind of cool. It's an original 1980 Australian. Or no, this isn't Australian. This is Young Marble Giants, Colossal Youth. It's kind of like that new wave, not post-punk, but kind of like in the vein of Flipper, or not Generic Flipper. Oh, and what's the other one? Oh, the band out of Georgia. I'm having a brain fart. But yeah, pretty good stuff. It's clean too. That one's up at auction now too. Man, I wanted to keep this one. This one's so rare and so cool. But it's up at auction now, but it's so cool, man. I really want to show you guys. It's called Ladies of the 80s. The 80s Ladies. So this is they only did this one album. It's an all-female group. I think this is 1980. Yeah, this is a promo. This one's a white label promo. And this is 80 or 81. I believe it's 1980. Yep, 1980. Man, heavy disco funk boogie, not like club disco. It's got a little more of a funk element to it. It's up at auction right now. Super rare, really killer, man. I really wanted to hang on to that one, but it's up at auction now if you guys want to check it out. Again, another one, man. I was tempted to keep it, but this isn't really my vein of music, but it's clean nonetheless. And that's the Dead Kennedys, Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables. This is in 1981. This is a first U.S. press. I think 1980 was the original first UK press with a black sleeve. But you know, legendary punk band. You gotta have it in your collection. And here's another one. I would love to have this whole guy's discography, just because it'd be something cool to have. I mean, the music is it is what it is, but it'd be nice to have. But I was stoked when I found this. This is Weird Al Yankovic. This is his first. 1983. This is his debut. Check him out right there. Yeah, Weird Al. Y'all seen the movie on Netflix that's got the guy that played is it Elijah Wood? Or is it the one that played Harry Potter? No, it's Elijah Wood. Yeah, Elijah Wood plays Weird Al. Funny, man. And y'all seen that movie UHF from back in the 80s? Man, that movie stayed in my VCR back in the day. all you young kids, there's this thing called VCR that played VCR tapes. Google it. Okay, this one here, man, I spun this. This one's up at auction now too. I got my keepers and the best stuff I'll show you guys at the last. But man, I listened to this. This is an incredible sounding album. It's kind of like experimental ambient kind of deal. It's freaking killer. Sparks, number one in heaven. Let's see when this come out. 1979. It sounds amazing. I never heard of this band. They're great. They're great. I was tempted to keep this one too. I'd never seen it before. Now this one's a rare one. This group here is called The Church. So they're an Australian kind of new wave pop, a little more on the dark kind of pop. This album's called Seance. This is an original 1980 Australian press. But the cover is really what caught me. And the price was super good. I've never even seen this one. This is such a cool cover. And it sounds pretty cool. It's kind of rare, but it's up at auction now. Dude, this copy is smoking clean. Look at that. You can eat off of it. I wouldn't recommend it though. Okay, here's the keepers, guys. I got a lot more cool stuff. I just don't want to do a 30-minute video, man. But here's some of the best keepers that I've had over the last couple weeks. I can't even remember where I found this, but I'd always like to cover, and I want to get everything by this trumpet player. It's Kenny Dorham. This is Blue Spring. It's an original on Riverside. Yeah, Cannonball Adderley. Let's see who else is on here. You got Kenny Dorham. You got Paul Chambers, Philly Joe Jones, Cannonball Adderley. You got Cecil Payne. Really good, rare jazz. My wheelhouse. Woo! And the guy that's on here, I'm kind of in the air about this. I've listened to it a couple of times. I'm keeping it because it has a particular player in there that I want to get everything by. That's Eric Dolphy. So this is Oliver Nelson's Screaming the Blues. This is original on that New Jazz. I think this is 1960. But yeah, Richard Williams, Eric Dolphy, Oliver Nelson. Oliver Nelson's sound is all right. Eric is hands down the top player on this one. But I don't know. This one's kind of, it's so clean, it's so rare. I'm gonna keep it. I just don't know. I mean, the title "Screaming the Blues." If you listen to this, the very first track, Oliver comes out with his screaming. It has that. The sax isn't smooth. It's like a scream. It's just, I don't know about that. My ears are adjusting, but it's got Eric in it, so I'll keep it. Okay, this is gonna be a short video. Last two. Man, I'm so stoked about this. I found this in an antique mall, and I think it was mispriced. Now, I'm not gonna argue with the person. I think they had it way underpriced, but there's some controversy here. And if any of y'all jazz vinyl lovers got any info on this, I'm getting some conflicting reports. It's tell me what you think. So this is a sure enough must-have jazz record. It's Art Pepper, Surf Ride. Now, this is on Savoy. Look how clean that is. Now, this label, the original, sure enough, first had a crimson, like a real blood red label. It had RVG hand etched in the wax and all that good stuff. This one, allegedly, according to some Savoy label identifiers, they say it's a 1970s. I don't know about that. This isn't a 1970s sleeve. I'm just gonna say, and this wax, I mean, you can't see it, but it's got the RVG right there, hand etched, which he only did that in those mid to late 50s records. So I'm wondering if this was just leftover records that they had pressed and they re-put the older labels on. You see what I'm saying? Like this was maybe, you know, They had it mass-produced storage, and then when they re-released it, they used the original, because I think this was 56 or 57 this came out, and they used the original and then just put the older labels on top of it. I think that's what happened, because this wax is heavy, and it's got all, I mean, the font on the wax, and again, the hand-etched RVG, they didn't do that in the 70s, I don't think. Unless somebody knows something that I don't, man, throw something in the comment and let me know. Otherwise, this thing is phenomenal. It sounds amazing, and it is a blowing masterpiece. It's fast, dude. Almost all of them are just so fast. And Art Pepper, y'all know Art Pepper plays out his mind. This has got Jack Montrose on it. And that's about it. Hampton Halls has been around for a long time. But Art Pepper is the shining player on this. And I couldn't be happier. Hard time to find. Okay, guys, this is the last one. I literally just got this in the mail 20 minutes ago. It's been on my want list forever. Ever since I first heard it, it's hypnotizing. I love it. I'm so happy to find it. This is Henry Texier. Varech. I think I said that right. Varech. It's original on a French pressing. What year is this? 1970. Oh, what year does it come out? 1977. So this guy is a double bass jazz player. He put out his debut album was before this. This is a second album. This thing is unbelievable, man. It has so many different types of sounds in it. It has some songs that start off with the double bass, blah, 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 and it really has that. It kind of has that kind of rockabilly punk sound to it, but it's really amazing because he sings with it. There's congos with it. This album through and through, man, it's hypnotizing. I absolutely love it. This thing here is a beast. Love it. Happy to have it. Tough to find. All right, guys. Quick 12-minute video. Appreciate y'all stopping by. I'm gonna try to make more videos. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Any of y'all that follow my auctions, follow me on Instagram, Southern Grails, all that good jazz. But you know, I'm constantly finding stuff, man. I just don't have time. Kids, you know, fatherhood, being adults, all that good stuff. But I'll be back as soon as I can. You know, some great stuff, man. We'll see you.